We are live. Simulator Sunday. We're here at Porphyry in Corona, right between Orange County and San Bernardino, like what's in Riverside County, west of Riverside, but right on the border. So we're at Porphyry, and we have a bunch of cars here. I'm going to show that to you in a second. I want to show you some things first. We're on the Mateo Community server, and the title of this particular Simulator Sunday is we're going to go collect some San Diego cars and put them together. So I've got a few beautiful, I mean, I need to work on that graffiti more, but we've got a few cars here that are going to San Diego. And if we bring up the map here, you can see, so from Porphyry here, where we are right now, we're looking this direction towards the west. And if we go down through there, go down the hill, basically here at Atwood, this is the direction down to San Diego. So it makes sense to collect the San Diego cars and send a smaller train down to San Diego. San Diego is only about, 45, 50 minutes down the road. So from here anyways. So these are the other cars. So it doesn't need to be really long, but, we don't want to send 4 cars. That'd be ridiculous. First, we got a few things to do, though. Let me get my audio up. I always turn it down at the beginning so you guys can hear what's going on. But we have Mateo server. We got the new switchers in here, the MP15s. They do not have dynamic brakes, though, by the way. So, yeah. Be careful. And plus, they take off like rockets. So we have them in here, and there's the understanding that if you do decide to turn these into missiles, you're going to have to find somewhere else to play, because we don't want missiles flying around in the Mateo Community server. I know the depot doesn't either. Let me get that off, out of the way. I just realized the map was still on. I always do that, like leave it on for 2 hours. All right, so I don't have these guys turned on yet. We can turn them on anyways, because let's hear what they sound like when they come on. I'm using Heavy Iron's recording. Thank you, Heavy. Hear the purr. Hear the purr. Beautiful. All right, as it comes up to idle. All right, so what am I doing with these? Well, I was putting together this outbound train using these. I took both of these guys and I went down here, and this is pretty cool. I've done it with the SD40s as well. So I went through here, I pulled one of them off to get the cars from here, and then I took the other one down here and picked up the lumber cars, brought them back. I had it go down here, stop, I removed the engine, put it behind the switches there, pulled the one out here, connected it and pushed them back, and then reconnected them over here, so that way I can get this all these cars built here. That's one good way to do it. Muzzle paint, what's going on? Now, this is probably, I mean, let me see. If I click on this one, well, I can't because I already have control of the other ones. So, I think there was a way to do it this way. There a way? I gotta get closer without going underground. Thought there was a way to see the stats of the train when you don't own it, but anyways, we look at the map. Anyways, it says that these tracks here are about 2,500 or so. So being 2,500 is no big deal. The trip to Barstow, you know, we won about 5,000. So two cuts of these is right around 5,000. If I can get a few more cars on it, it'll be 6,000-ish. Welcome back to Run8 there, Muzzle. So if I still have a couple cars to collect here, and this thing can go to Barstow as it is. We're going to leave the San Diego cut here because we're going to continue that. But we have 2 cuts over here that still need to come out. The grain cars here, they've been serviced. We got a unit train coming by. AI driving that one. Going to Long Beach. Coal train. Heavy coal train. California's like, I'm from California, but I'm not one of those. All right, so these are, oops, I got the brakes on, I think. Something's dragging. I'm using the SD40s here to pull these MPs out. I want to use the MPs, but the SD40s are in the way of the direction I need to go. So we'll pull these down here and move it over a couple tracks, and then we'll switch over to the switchers. Switching to the switchers. Get my thing up. I know I'm already speeding. Going uphill though, it's going to slow down pretty quick on me. Bleed the brakes there too. So the SD40s I'm using now are part of the 117 local. So they go the direction I'm heading. They'll go all the way down and collect all the cars all the way into Riverside. So they got a trip to go. But we are going to leave them here for a moment. Now these have dynamic brakes. Actually, I could pull them up even more. We just want these guys here. All right, let's cut out the air here. We never connected the MUs, so that's fine. I did something earlier when I disconnected them. I had one handbrake on, and when I disconnected, they tend to, they rolled away, and I was like, what's going on there? Well, they were kind of wanting to go there a little bit, it looked like. But it was when I disconnected, they were backwards, so I don't know. I am on the Mateo Community server. I have, the last almost 2 years, I've only ever streamed this on either here or the Depot Plus servers. I only do multiplayer. When I first started learning Run8, though, however, I did stream single player, but that's the first month or so that I just was learning. But yeah, we're in a multiplayer server, always. And the description down below, if you would like to join us, you're looking for the Mateo Discord, the Mateo Community Server Discord, or the Mateo Run8 Discord. And there is a check ride that is required, a skills check we call it. It's in a check ride. We just want to make sure you know how to operate a train without breaking the server. So practice using my videos before. I've got some practice videos on there. I'm going to shut these down here, by the way. We don't need these. Also turn off the lights and relinquish. Let me line up my switches ahead of time. Actually, I don't need to. I'll go back and fire it up. We'll get her going. All right, let's test our lights. That is the lead unit. Set up all our stuff. Let's see, bright lights are working. Okay, everything's working. We're in the yard, so we don't need brights. Here we go. All right, you're on Discord, cool. So as long as you can do exactly this, right? So I'm moving the train forward and backwards, stopping without, using the emergency stop brakes, connecting the cars, retagging. Everything I showed in my basic video. You can do that. You're not too rusty to join the server. There's not much to it. We have job postings that tell you how to do everything else. So as long as you can safely operate your train, that is all we care about, rusty or not. But I do encourage you to practice those techniques live and put the video on another device or phone or whatever while you're doing it. Just do what I do, and you will have no problem passing a skills check. I promise you that. I walk everybody through, when I do the skills check, I walk everybody through most of the stuff, just to make sure that you understand some rules. And that's the biggest thing. You have to read and understand our rules and not break the server. That's it. Yeah, no problem. And then you'll have to, it's whenever one of us are available to do it. So I usually only do check rides like Saturday morning, sometimes Sunday morning. Those are the only days I have available to me. But sometimes the wife has other things for me planned, so then I can't do a check ride. I got to mow lawns and all that stuff too. All right, so I'm coming in at 11 miles an hour. It's going to be way too fast to couple, so let me slow it down using the independent brake. You see up there in the corner, that's Shift Z, I believe, on the keyboard to do that. So here we go. We're at 3 miles an hour. That's perfect. Anything under 5 miles an hour, since you're kind of new to Run8, I'm going to be telling you exactly what I'm doing and, how to do things. So that will help you as well. All right, so we are connected. We're coupled. I'm going to connect the airlines here, but I do not want to open this valve yet and let the air go through. Otherwise, I will have an emergency air release because they're not all connected. So let's connect all of our cars here first with the airlines. By clicking here and you hit connect. The very last one, I'm going to click this. I'm going to make sure that this valve is closed, the angle cock. Now that that valve's closed, I'm going to run back up to the power units. And I'm going to just, see, this one is open. This one I'm just going to go partial, and I'll watch the cubic foot per minute here. And you see it's going down. Once it's below 80, I can open it all the way. If it's above 80, it's really if it's above 90, but I find in the simulator, if it is above, if it's below 80, no problem. If it's above 80, lot of times you'll have the emergency valve blow because they sees all the air rushing out. So you just wait till CFM's below 80, and then you crack it open all the way, and you can click on the side of your cars here, the last one, and you can see right here how much air is on the brake pipe. So you have 89 pounds. The brakes are touching at 80, and so anything higher than 80 means the brakes are lifting off the wheels. So since we have 89, the brakes are fully lifted. I'm going to go ahead and go forward. 2 blasts. I've got the handbrakes on, so I'll release those. Oh, I'm still in reverse. I forgot. Hey, there's farmers in front of me. Where's he at? Come to my, just join a voice in Discord, and then I'll bring you in here. I gotta set this as the lead unit here. That way, when I go forward. All right, here we go. Pull forward. Yeah, just join like the law chat or whatever, and then I'll pull you up and then or down in the one I'm in. So once we get past this last car is going to get past that switch, I'll throw that. And we'll do the same thing to this side. I was going to throw those, but now I got to wait. Hello, sir.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Were you just mooning me?
No. What do you mean?
Oh.
No, my pants were on.
All right, let's see. Where are you? Whoops.
I'm behind you. No, I pulled my pants up. I tied my belt down. Just so you know, I'm using a foot switch to talk to you, but the stream will be live voice.
Gotcha.
But I think you guys can hear me in the stream.
All right.
When I'm not pushing the
You're
foot
live.
pedal.
I'm live in your channel, right?
You're live in my channel? You're live on my stream?
Let's see. I'm in your stream. Wait a minute.
Are you in there?
I don't know. I'm not. Am I in here?
I don't know. I see you.
Yeah. No, I'm here. If I'm live in your stream, I might have to get shy. You know, it's this streaming stuff is new to me.
I know.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? How
There's
you
a
doing?
1-week course, by the way.
Oh, 1 week course in what? How to be in beer stream?
No, just in streaming in general.
Oh, okay. I can do that course.
Yeah, don't go into bathrooms with the live camera. You'll be okay.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Have you broken a coupler yet?
I mean, I've only been here for 10 minutes. I need at least 20 to do that.
That sounds like a record.
Would you like me to do that now?
No, I mean, well, if we start the drinking game, everybody, take a shot if he breaks a coupler.
Funny thing, I don't have any alcohol here.
Ah. All right.
Okay.
All right. So let's see if we can get Chris in here. I know Hank is out. I think Hank is. I think this is his youngest child's birthday.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I pretty much keep it limited here since I'm streaming and too much voice makes it, hard to hear everything.
Gotcha.
He's
saying shut up. Okay, I'll shut up.
No. You talk. You talk. You're the co-star here. If you could co-star these hoses for me, that would be great.
Okay.
You want
me to do this? I can be the ground guy.
You want to be the ground guy and conduct?
But there is an issue.
Yes, I know the issue is, and I'm working on that right now. Now try.
Okay.
I did not give him the permission there.
Hoses are connected.
To for crew interaction.
No train. And want to go partial? I'll go partial.
Did you connect all the hoses and close the very last angle cock by chance?
Yeah, look at this. We do not. Okay. Here we go. This is why you always go partial.
Is that why I have an alarm on my panel here?
Oh, you got an alarm on your panel.
No, I don't. I'm just kidding.
No, that's what happened to me on my stream. Was that I was just as I was saying, and make sure all the hoses are connected. They went full open, so never go full open.
I have a issue sometimes, and I'm sure you have too, where when you go to throw one angle cock open or partial, whatever, the other one follows.
Yeah, I have gotten that a few times, and then I've also had it as I've closed angle cocks that something goes and then I end up with a PCS at the same time. So it's all right. It's all part of railroading.
Indeed.
All right. So all angle cocks are open, and the last one is closed. I'm waiting on your okay to throw.
So the lead engine is BNSF 1001, and we are pumping.
Okay.
So this is the multiplayer aspect, guys. This is where it's really fun, where you have other people with you.
Oh, you got the new ones. Nice. 1001. Okay.
That'd be 1001, sir. Like the amount of money that we don't make in over the month.
And then just get rid of the 1 and the 1.
Yeah, like 10 cents.
Not even that. Just leave the zeros.
I mean, I'll respond to BNSF 10 cents. You know.
All right.
Watch, I'll forget.
Now full open.
All right, and it looks like we got about 75 on the beer.
Ooh. I'm not gonna. Here we go. Let's try this. There we go. Ah! Oh, that's just you.
Yeah, I got, it's telling me so I got 90 on the brake pipe, and the main reservoir is at 90, 130 on the front. So here we go. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to, let me go to the outside view here.
Good.
I had a little wheel squeak there because I
was gonna say it sounded like you got something.
just independent brakes. These don't have dynamics, so I'm so used to dynamic brakes. I throw them on and nothing happens. I'm like, uh-oh.
Gotcha. Where'd you go?
I will rename the title of the stream and say "With the Lazy Fun."
Ah, that's all right. You can leave me out of it if you want. It's all up to you. I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. All right. Where are we going?
Well, that's
This is an area of the map that we never get to.
so. I think the switch in front of me, we need to throw that one so I can go straight down the side, and I'm going to push these back into the cut.
All right, so you're going to go down the ladder.
The one behind, two behind you.
Yeah, you're going to need to back up a little.
No, that one right there is good.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. These are all lined normal.
Nope, the one behind you, sir. So the track I'm on is the lead coming onto the ladder here, and the next track over. That one right there.
This one here.
Yes, sir.
And you want to? So you want to go down this? Okay, you don't want to go down the ladder then. Gotcha.
Oh, that's right. I cleared the ST40s out of the way, but all right, here we go. We're going to pull forward. You're here to nap. Well, glad we can provide you with the right time to nap there, Arco. And then,
I like these little switchers.
and these things are powerful too.
Yeah, they are.
Gotta watch my speed. Remember, no dynamics.
Oh, that's true.
And I'm going downhill. Okay, so let's see. Let me turn that on. I'm full of dynamics right now and nothing's happening. There's a little there's a little independent on there. Glad you're here, James.
All right.
All right, we're coming off the Independent here.
About a car length before you clear the frog.
So I'm going to go all the way to the end, and I'm going to push back into the cars to my left.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have they won't all fit on one cut, so I may have to spread them over the two lanes there.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm off on the independent brake now.
Run, Forrest.
You said smart man. I just read your message, smart man keeping you out. That's just the one that we're in. It says for streaming.
Ah.
And I had to get off the Discord because I was pushing a lot of B's because that's the key that I use for my foot pedal.
Gotcha.
But yeah, there's it keeps people from coming in here right in the middle of the stream. Sometimes.
I do the same thing. Yeah, I do the same thing depending on what, if I want a guest or not. If I don't want a guest, I have a private streaming channel. Even to the point that unless you have permission, you can't see it. So it looks like I'm not even on Discord.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Things we have to do.
All right.
All right, so you see, and then after we get these put together, if we can get them all on the same tracks with plural, that'd be great. Then we're going to run on down to San Bernardino and grab some San Diego cars.
Gotcha. I'm along for the ride. Yeah, I'll be close. You should be fine.
Those are two switches in front of me. I'll stop before them. Oh, you're running.
I can run.
Man, Mr. White has a problem doing that because of the burritos.
Well, you know, with his burritos, I just light a match.
I like when he rides on the back end, not the front end, because if he rides on the back end, you know, if he rides on the front end, the air is coming in the windows and stuff.
Yeah, that does make it a little bit on the rough side. All right, you know what? I need to go get to your stream so I can watch it.
Yeah, so I'm going to pull past the...
switches are good.
Okay, I'm going to pull past the switch, and then we'll line up to reverse.
Copy. There you are.
All right, let's take a look around and see where the rear of the truck is. Or the rear of the train. Kind of like a truck.
What's up? James is back here. I see. Hi, James. Long time no see.
Is he hanging off the rear of the train?
I don't know if he's off the rear of the train yet. I mean, you know, you can take Mr. White.
What's going on, Jerry Brown?
And put him on the rear of the train. If he's actually doing a little popcorn fart, you got your flashing rear end device right there.
Flashing rear end device.
Well, just, you know.
Are you talking about like an EOTD's on the back?
Oh, Fred. Yeah, just put him on the back end of it. And,
with a flashlight.
Well, either that or, okay, you're clear the switch.
Clear the switch. Copy that. Coming to a stop.
And you are lined in.
All right.
Come on back.
Getting ready to come on back. Full stop and reverse coming on back. All right, we're in reverse and we are moving.
You know, I said the same thing, Jerry. They are in SWs, but they're not SWs. They're what, MP15s, which was the generation after the SWs. I did not know that until I had to go look it up.
I didn't even look anything up myself. I just decided to jump in them and go.
I honestly feel like I did something about it because I kept saying I want SW1500s. I really wanted them, and then these things showed up. I'm like, yes, we got it. But wait, what's an MP15? Well, that's the next generation. You got about 8 cars.
8 cars.
So it's the next generation after the SW1500s. And about 5 cars.
5 cars, 6 miles an hour.
6, 4 cars. 3 cars.
3 cars, 5 miles an hour.
Just about 1 car. That was quick. That was
1
okay.
car coupling speed.
Yeah. And half a car.
And a half.
Couple. 3-step, please.
All right, stand by. All right, on the 3. On the 3.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that's actually the on the 3 there.
I'm assuming all these are already laced up.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, they look like they are. Okay.
We don't want to bottle the air, though. We don't want to bottle the air, so
No.
wherever the good cut is, so we can shift. I think, are we all the way in the switch, or do we need to pull 1 or 2 out?
Let me go back. We are.
How you doing, pothole?
Go through. Actually, we need to pull these 2 out. Yeah,
right.
we need to pull 2. We'll pull 2.
Yeah, we'll throw the angle cock on my end and just let the air blow out of the other stuff.
Closed and. Okay, go ahead, pull forward.
All right, standing by. Pull forward. I gotta come off the 3.
Copy that. Come on.
All right, coming forward.
That's the thing, Jerry. Is like I always thought that they were SWs, and I mean, they're like I always wanted to switch.
So I'm on the Mateo Community server there, Jerry.
1 card to switch.
The one I pretty much always play on. I do play on Depot Plus sometimes.
All right, all of that. That'll do.
That'll do.
All right, switches online. Come on back.
Which is line coming on back.
Yeah, about 10 cars.
10 cars for BNSF 1001. Got movement. Yeah, we're in multiplayer, as you can see, and so this is my favorite thing to do. I don't do it with everybody live because we have to
Jerry, I believe we are.
we have to make sure that everybody's microphones are set up right. There's not a lot of background noise, otherwise it kind of messes with people watching the stream. So, you know, talking and all that between us is fine, but if you have a lot of other people in and there's
cars.
copy that. If there's a bunch of other people in the background talking and TVs and stuff, so I'm usually pretty careful who I allow on.
5 cars.
And other streamers usually pay attention to this as well. I'm down about 5.5 at the time.
4 cars right there.
4 cars. We're at coupling speed.
Three to couple.
3 to couple. So I'm repeating back everything as you can hear because he doesn't know exactly how fast I'm going in the moment. He can just see the cars moving. So I want to make sure that he understands.
Yeah, you were mentioning bottling air, playing in Railroader a lot.
That I don't need to slow down or whatever.
That's something that's built into it that bugs me.
Oh yeah, I don't like that. It's like a cheat, right?
It's not necessarily a cheat. It's part of the base game. Just, you know, if you shift click, it throws the angle cocks and releases the couplers. Well, when you do that, you're technically bottling air. The difference between Railroader and Run8 is Railroader doesn't copy the physics Run8 like Run8 does. And yeah, I'm against bottling air, but it's just the way the game plays. You got about 1 car.
1 car left. Looking for a knuckle. Looking for a knuckle.
Yeah, about half a car.
Copy F.
feet to couple.
10.
That'll do.
That'll do. All right.
3 step.
I'm on to 3.
Copy that. We are connected.
I have a coupling event. It says I have a coupling event. Your train has been respawned.
Your train has been relinquished? So I got on this side.
Yeah, somebody was on the back of the one I was going to couple to, I think. Somebody was on the back of the, I forget, I got to push my foot down. So was somebody hanging on the back car?
Not on the back, on the very last one. Let me run down there.
Well, anywhere. So if there's another player in here and they're attached to any of the cars that we're coupling with, they take over the whole consist. And so that happens a lot here where people are...
No locomotives, no individual.
Yeah, people are hanging out, and then next thing you know, you lose your train because they're kind of being part of it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not mine. Did you get kicked out?
No, I jumped out of it.
Oh, okay.
I was just making sure there wasn't any issue with it. I can respawn if there was, but yeah.
I don't even remember who it was, but I had to be one person that made a mention of Run8, and I went to go look at Run8, and I was thrilled to find it.
Yeah, same. You know, Rail Fanner, you're talking about MSTS is, you know.
All right, we heading down, you said?
We have to disconnect the cars behind us.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll move the switchers over one track where you're at there behind you.
Okay.
You know, to the one that's the furthest to the south.
Copy. Your angle clock's closed. Can you come back a little bit to take pressure?
All right, coming back, take pressure. Here we go.
You're not moving.
Working on it.
Okay.
I did move there.
Copy. Go ahead. Pull. Yep, you got it. There you go.
Coming forward.
Now we're going to our left, you said?
Yeah, we're gonna reverse to the last track there.
Okay.
And then we'll shut these bad boys down after that and head on down to San Bernardino. All right, what did you say? We're good on the switch?
You're good on the switch?
I was gonna run to the grocery store there and get you some creamer for your coffee.
Coffee?
For tomorrow.
Coffee's always good.
Yeah,
Gosh,
remember
this
what
sounds alright.
remember what I said this morning, what it does for you.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. That made me laugh.
Always good to make somebody's nose bubble.
Hopefully I'm going to put you on the right switch, on the right track that you wanted.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Nope, wrong one when you're fired. Just kidding. Yeah, this is where I wanted to go because that other track is San Diego. And so if we bring cars back from San Diego, I'm going to pass this and then hold back in to push them together.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because
So
from
we
here,
didn't
San
wanna-
Diego, I'm sorry, from here, San Diego is going westbound. I'm currently headed eastbound.
Yep, you cut out. Going where?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to push on my foot. So we bring the cars back. I don't know where I cut out. We bring back cars from San Diego. We'll come into the yard, go past on the lead, and then push them back into the track that's from the engineer side to my right side now. Those are San Diego cars.
Okay, gotcha.
Those cars need to go the opposite way that I just backed in here.
They need to go. That's where you cut out.
San Diego is to the west.
Gotcha.
I just backed up east, if you didn't know.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try and repurchase V3. I emailed. I'm gonna read your. You don't mind if I read
Please.
your chat, do you?
Easier if you do it.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna try and repurchase V3. I emailed Run8 and I never saw a response. What's up? What's up? There he is. How you doing? How you doing? Hey. Hopefully I'm waving. Okay. Yeah, the best piece of advice I give anybody with Run8 is if you whenever you purchase something and they send you that email that has the code, copy that code to a spreadsheet and then download the file that they're sending you and save that file to an external hard drive. And that way, if you ever have I have it on an external hard drive, I have it in the cloud. So if I ever have any kind of a meltdown, I'm not losing the files. All right, I'm going to you know what? I'm just going to go follow you.
I'm still here.
Oh, okay. You're still in this yard? All right.
Yeah, I was gonna look at the size of this train here and then try to get it out of here.
Oh, okay. So that's the biggest thing that I would, I think I messed up something with the install. Easy fix. I mean, the thing with Run8, the way it installs, you can just delete you don't have to uninstall, you can just delete the folder, then reinstall everything.
Yeah,
The only thing is, you have a good thing there, James. I mean, I keep it on OneDrive as well as external hard drive. Yeah, the only thing is that I ran into a problem with some other games on OneDrive. Trying to hijack my games, so it was like wanting me to force play those games from Microsoft's OneDrive. That's the only thing. So yeah, they're older games. I mean, if you guys follow my channel, I play, every once in a while, especially with my daughter, who we play Lord of the Rings online, and OneDrive for some reason wants to hijack it, so I got rid of it. But it's not a bad idea, whether it's OneDrive, whether it's Google Drive. If you like me also use iCloud, you can stick it up there as well. The more places you have it, the better. That's the only thing. I mean, just don't, if you have a meltdown, and those things will happen. It's not if, it's when they happen. You just don't want to lose the Run8 files. That's a lot of money.
Once you install the game and it creates the folders and everything, just make a copy of your Run8 Studios folder that has everything in it, and then that's all you ever need.
Yeah, just hang on to that. Just don't. Yeah, I mean, whatever you got to do.
All right, conductor BNSF 9183. I'm going to pull eastbound towards the main line here, and we're going to double up this train here going to Barstow.
Copy. Come on down. I'll stop talking and start playing trains again, because I can't run a train and talk at the same time.
Oh, we'll get you some practice. I can't remember to push my foot down every time I want to talk.
I was wondering why you said you had a foot pedal. All right, this switch is lined for you to pull out. Good to go. And you said you're going on to the main. All right. Ooh.
All right, here we go. I'm going to pull forward.
Copy.
I may need that switch onto the main thrown, but we need to make sure that there's no trains coming before we do that.
You're good. You should have plenty of room. Okay.
And then where am I backing? Am I backing to the left or the right?
From your perspective, you'll be backing into your left.
Copy that. I'll set a countdown right at the switch here.
There you go.
Of course, I'll be looking to you to tell me when to stop anyways, but this way I don't overrun it.
James Tonic has exited the session. Bye, James.
Bye, James. Thanks for your help. We've got an intermodal coming down main 2, I think that is, at us.
BNSF detector, milepost 22.4, main 2.
So we're down here on the San Bern sub.
We're currently on San Bernardino sub.
Okay.
And we're in the Porphyry Yard, PPH. It's on page 6 of the map. very top
Oh,
left.
I should grab my map then. Getting the you're getting the -9 engine pack?
Chris will love you.
Yep.
Oh, that train's going to LAC.
Go ahead and grab anything else that you might need. I have Beer's credit card.
There's no balance on it.
See? Yeah, that wasn't when the MP15 came out. I'm like, it's a new engine pack. Boom! I just dropped it. Next thing I know, I went, what did I just do?
I kind of did the same thing. It was like muscle memory.
Yeah, I'm not regretting it. James says if you're paying, then okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's payback though. Yeah, it's.
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
nothing's free.
interest.
Nothing is free in this world.
Gotcha. There is the interest. Oh, look at that.
All right, I'm showing about 1,000 feet or so to clear the switch there. 1,050.
Copy. I'm watching the intermodal go by too. Hub group containers. Saw an intermodal go by my house. Nothing but a hub group. See how long that lasts.
I'll grab the switch up here if you watch the one back there.
I'm watching this one, yeah. I thought you were gonna have enough room. I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, I got 600 to go. We'll see once we pull on the main, probably an engine length.
You got about 5 cars.
5 cars? Copy that.
Yep. 4 cars?
And 4.
About 3 cars?
About 3. I got 350 on the counter.
2.5.
2.5.
No, 2.5.
2.5.
2 cars.
2 cars.
And 1 car to clear the switch.
Craft single. Nasty cheese, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it is.
We did have room, by the way. I did not need to throw that, but that's fine because we're going to pull it out of here in a minute.
Okay. You're about maybe like a bogey, and that'll do.
That'll do right there. Coming on the brake.
Switch is thrown.
Which is reversed.
Switch is thrown there. You're ready to come on back.
Coming on back.
Punch it.
And we got movement.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got no bogeys on the screen coming this way, so the AI will be able to take this out.
Awesome. All right. Give me about 5 cars.
Copy 5.
About 4 cars.
Down to 4.
3.
And 3.
2.
2.
Ease are down. 1 car.
Down to 1.
Half the couple.
Half the couple. I'm letting the downhill take me there.
Yeah, it's like nice and easy. Perfect. Boom, that'll do.
That'll do right there. Okay, I'll be on the 3.
Thank you. Copy 3. Connected. Going partial. Uh-oh. Mateo joined the session. The boss is here.
As long as we're, like Mr. White says, as long as nobody's doing anything wrong, you don't have to be afraid of the supervisors.
I want to have a smart remark, but I got nothing right now.
All that streaming you've done today.
Pretty much. All right, how we looking? I don't have telemetry.
Are you talking about if you throw an EOTD on the rear, then open the angle cock, I'll be able to see.
Down to the back. We just want this one cut, right?
Say that again?
You just want this particular cut of cars?
This is the second cut, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, it's going outbound from here.
All right, I'll stop in the ET on here. Go ahead. You can fire you before you sneeze sideways.
I know, right? Doesn't matter how many burritos you give them. Don't get fired.
All right. EOT on?
EOT on, and I'm getting a reading now. I'm at 20, so we'll hang out just for a second, and we'll recrew here in a moment.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna get the stats off the train first. So you guys, so I'm gonna send this thing to Barstow. Oh, actually, it's 4462. We're not. Guess what? We're taking to San Bernardino.
Oh.
It's not long enough. It's not long enough for trip to Barstow. So we'll take it to San Bernardino. There's a couple cuts there as well. They can leave from San Bernardino, and we'll see if we have enough time to get back here with the San Diegos.
All right.
That's the thing with this stuff, is that it's dynamic. So I don't really plan anything ahead of time other than, okay, I'm going to work here today. And here turned out to be going from here to there.
Yeah. Ready for me open air?
Let me see what the CFM is.
I've never actually played this one as a conductor, and
You can crack.
Not getting...
You can crack the air at 74.
Okay. You're full open. Got it.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, make that long walk back up here, if you will, and then we'll jump around the road and squeak the brakes out of here.
Oh no, I'm gonna wait for the snowcat.
No, cat.
Okay, you didn't hear that on my stream. So I listen to the radio chatter for UP going over the mountain, and which is kind of nice because I hear it going over the mountain, or I hear them coming down Feather River Canyon, and it's kind of interesting. And I hear the conductor tell a train, "I don't know how to get your conductor back to his car. The snowcat's not available. He'll have to walk."
Wow.
All right, I'm in cab.
Yeah, you're in cab, and I've requested block 12064, which is the San Bernardino just before the A yard. So hopefully he gets us there.
Copy.
I'm going to request that now.
Okay. Did he respond to you? Because he didn't respond to me earlier.
Did you tell him the code word?
Chavez Regal?
No, that was last week's. It's
that's why then.
Blue
okay.
Blur. It's Blue Bird Red Tongue.
Proceed on signal indication.
All right, and here we go. I got 52 on the rear, so we are going to squeak them, but that's okay.
And I did not do that. I have B2 and I had it before B3 came out. I didn't know how to get on multiplayer until I came across it on YouTube. It has a lot of info that I use on single player. There you go. But yeah, I mean, so I'm assuming then, Jerry, that you made it onto the Mateo server? Was that what you're saying?
Well, I thought I was going to go, but looks like the brakes might be holding us back a little bit. We're coming up. No, we're coming up in pressure. It's just a little slow.
Gotcha. I mean, we can have Quincy White do a checkout, give you a checkout ride.
No, he likes to do my Cajon Pass ones.
Oh, Jerry's never been on the Mateo server. Well, we'll get the Mateo server. I know of another one, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, no, I would, in all seriousness aside, you can go on to the Discord channel for the Mateo server. I think you have that in your description.
I do.
Here. Okay. Go there, put in a request for a checkout ride. There's Beer has made some really good videos on what to expect, what you kind of need to know, especially on I like the one on how to control auto. That was really good. But yeah, just read through that, and hopefully you'll get KungfuBeer. If you do his checkout ride, it's not hard. Nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, I walk everybody through it as long as they know how to make their train move and stop, and I'll walk them through everything else.
Yeah, mine was to the point where everything was going well. I was having a great conversation, and then when he put me in the train to, and this is a hint, I'm giving you an answer to the test, put me in a train to try to start to go uphill, and as soon as I put the fence up, and I'll leave you figure that one out, when I put the fence up, he goes, stop right there. If you know how to do that, you already pass. So.
Yeah. Was that me?
No, that was not. It was Garrison.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I would have said the same thing. As soon as you start fencing, and I'm like, okay, we're good.
Yeah, he's like, wait, I don't even know how to do that. And I was like, oh, okay, great. So, and I mean, the thing about it is I did watch your videos. Another one out there watch, and he doesn't stream that much anymore. In fact, I think his last stream was when, was it the Pittsburgh Line East came out.
Yeah. Yep.
And that would be SD Horsehead's, NS Horsehead SD70.
That's who got me into Run8.
That's who got me into Run8, and that's who taught me, watching his videos taught me a lot about railroad operations. And of course, I'm going to give props to where they belong, Mr. White. I had a great conversation with him. It was on one of my streams, and in my Discord channel is a link to G-Core. So you can read through G-Core and learn how to operate trains there. Through that as well too, which is pretty much the document that all railroads follow.
For those of you guys watching here,
procedures.
So half my train's still in the yard, so I cannot go above 15 miles an hour for NRA rules until I'm out of the yard. So that's why you see me here at 10 miles.
Through my neighborhood.
I got a high ball. As soon as we get the rear end out at 1,900 feet to go, then we'll slam on the gas.
Give her the beans.
Certainly will. Unless you want me to stop and wait for you to throw that switch behind us.
I can fly back there.
Yes, but can you catch up? Because we can have the van pull you up to the next
no, just call
stop.
for the snowcat.
I don't know the snowcat deal. Hey, there's no snow here. We're in SoCal.
Yeah. That doesn't matter. I mean, I've actually jumped into, not a Mateo server, but even playing solo, gone down to Barstow, and there was snow on the ground in Barstow.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I've been there a few times when it snowed on me.
Running.
I got 1,000 feet to go, and I'm at 15 right now.
I'll catch up.
Oh, I know you will.
Yeah. You're not
All right,
quite
BNSF
out anyway.
9183 eastbound. We are highball at Porphyry.
All right. You got about 10 cars before you clear the switch. So
Copy that.
pretty good.
So the MDUs, fencing will help you push a little bit. Greetings
hello
from Europe.
From the United States to the Republic of Lithuania.
Lithuania. Hello.
Beer, you are absolutely international now.
But I can't speak any other languages. I mean, I can speak IT as well. The whole language. So yeah, so with the MUs, one of the biggest advantages of having MUs, especially going downhill, is that gives you air compressors on the rear of the train. So if you,
on my part, you can take the train. Let's see who gets to the yard first.
If you, I'm going fast now. We got a crossing coming up. So if you have air pushing back from the back and air from the front going back, when you drop air, recharge it, you can get the air off the cars a lot faster.
Switches back the way they belong.
Indeed. So the switch is good, and we are highball going towards San Bernardino. Because I'm speeding, but We're out of the yard, so I'm not sure why it says that. I mean, unless there's a problem with one of the cars. We may have a defect.
I'm almost near the front. I'll let you do a right drive-by because I'm not seeing anything.
On the dispatch map, do you see this as purple?
Negative.
Oh, okay, I do.
You do?
I do.
What's your tag? I might be on the wrong map, actually.
It's PPH
yeah.
bar.
Oh, yes, I am on the wrong map.
Did him run right by us? He never even saw us when he ran by.
PPH VAR. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just keep going, and if the detector, there'll be a detector coming up here in a little bit. The detector says we got a problem, we'll stop and try to fix it.
Copy that.
Or we won't, who knows? Depends on the defect.
Defect is a conductor.
No, we could have picked up a plastic bag or something.
Wait, trash on the train tracks? No.
Somebody could have called up Tower and like, hey, you got a train leaving Porphyry right now, and I saw a white bag being drug underneath it.
Reminds me another thing I've heard on the radio too, listening to chatter. Dispatch, we can't leave Roseville at this time. Somebody built a tent on the tracks.
That's not good for the person in the tent.
No. They're fortunate that they were able to bring that train to a stop. Let's see, was it Elk Grove Boulevard? Car came up and as you know, stopped at the lights, the crossing guard, and as the train was almost going through the crossing, they decided to pull in front of the train and got clipped.
And that's what happens.
I don't understand how you miss this big yellow thing. But by the way, nice work on your graffiti.
You like that? Yeah, I need to do a little bit better work on it. It was a quick proof of concept that I could actually put it on the cars, and then once I did, it was like I never got back to it, you know, because
You picked your foot up again.
well, probably. You know, I have a lead foot when I'm driving, but not when I'm talking.
Yeah. So not bad. I saw a car, as a matter of fact, coming back from the softball tournament yesterday. I saw one. I'm like, I want that graffiti. It just simply said "Fun Crew," and I'm like, I need a bunch of cars with that graffiti on it.
I can make a few cars like that. Just making a whole bunch takes some time, you know.
Something I have nothing of.
Well, that's what I was saying, is that it was a proof of concept for me, and then, you know, after I did the proof of concept, figuring out which cars to put it on and all that stuff, and then all the tools that I needed, it was just too much involved in that to do better with the graffiti.
But nice work anyway. I mean, I think it's got to be something similar to what you would do, say, like with Farming Sim. And I tried to do stuff in Farming Sim, and it just, yeah, it's not my cup of tea. But then coming past, was it the Cowboy Yard? I'm disappointed. They put up a sound wall along the freeway, so I can't see the Cowboy Yard on it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, those sound walls, they have those up a lot,
Yeah, it's just anyway.
especially around the highways.
Yeah. Well, there's so much noise that disturbs the people in the yard because the yards are so quiet.
Yeah, I grew up by Disneyland, right? So I was up against Interstate 5, the highway, and
Is it me or does he keep cutting out?
that's Arco said the same thing before. It does cut out, and I don't know why. It has to do with Discord or Windows. It's Windows' fault.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because it was like all you got was you grew up to the yard and then it kind of cut out.
Yeah, that's what he says happens. I'm looking at it right now, but if I push with all my might down on the pedal, maybe it will keep going. Did I cut out at all during that one?
Not.
I just did.
Time. And you just did right at the end of that. Yes.
Yeah, I see it sometimes, and I'm not sure why it does that. But yeah, anyways, I grew up off Interstate 5 highway, so.
Gotcha. Yeah, from my early years, I was up, right off of Highway 101 in the Bay Area. Used to watch GP9s come down the track, heading toward, through San Rafael down towards Sausalito. Where the house we had that I lived in was up on a hill. There was a tunnel right, pretty much went right through the hill that we were on. So I could hear them coming. I would always go run and watch them go by.
Beautiful hills.
Yeah, I miss the days of the old SPs.
Yeah, I lived off the 5, like I said, so SP was always on the other side of the freeway.
Gotcha. So what do you had? Santa Fe for your early years, right?
Not by my house. Santa Fe was somewhere else.
Ah, okay.
Down through Orange County and stuff.
Gotcha.
Other parts of Orange County. Yeah, the blue Santa Fe I've seen, kind of around Orange and Fullerton, and then the black SP. Those are the ones I remember.
Ah, was it the gray and red, or was it the Black Widow SP?
Gray, I guess, is a better description.
Oh, okay.
I love trains, but I wasn't into them, if you know what I mean. I liked watching them and stuff, but I would never really followed them or, I'd just come up to a crossing and it was like, oh, cool, there's a train, or I'd watch them off the backyard.
Well, like I said, watching from the house, I could see them. We had a family member that was a conductor for SP and was contracted at that time. They would contract out to Amtrak, so he worked on Amtrak, and I got to ride trains for free. So, all my life, just trains.
Yeah, that's always good. Hello, Switcher.
Says, hello, KungfuBeer.
Man, you're getting that in real time, huh?
They're pretty quick. I'm watching it right on the website. So the question here is, for how many years have you been playing Run8?
I started with Run8 within a couple days of version 3 being released. So it was released, what was that, 23, right? Like March?
I think so, yeah.
About a year and a half.
Let's see, Run8. So maybe I thought version 3 had been out, but honestly, I've been playing for just about, I think, about the same time. Final release of version 3 was January 25th, 2022. So
Well,
I think
version 2, right?
version 3.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, whenever it came out, I purchased it within like 2. I was waiting for it.
And like my story was, I've been looking, well, someone earlier had mentioned Microsoft Train Simulator. I knew that was a thing, And then I wanted to. I wanted to get into simulator. I knew there had to be a good one. I was doing farming sim, and then I'm like, you know what? I want my model railroad, and I guess to scratch that itch, I need a simulator. I went looking for Microsoft. I mean, I knew that, hey, they got the flight simulator. There's got to be a train simulator. They had one at one time. It's got to be awesome. Now, Microsoft Train Simulator 2 never came out.
It did not.
And so I was left looking. I looked at trains. I looked at, well, yeah, was it train simulator from Dovetail? No. Everything I looked at had scenarios in it. I didn't want scenarios. I wanted it to be constant and ongoing. And somebody looking at all these different videos, somebody casually mentioned Run8. And I went, what is Run8? Never heard of it, and did a search for it. And like I was saying earlier, I found NS Horsehead SD70s videos, and I was hooked.
Yeah, I played Microsoft Train Simulator and then all of the Dovetail ones and Railworks and all that stuff. And Run8 blows them all out of the water. And I've even played the newer ones. I've even played the newer ones, that the Steam ones, and you know, all the trains I have. Not a big fan of the Dovetail games though anymore. The last one I purchased was version 3 for a discount, and then I never I played it for about 10 minutes and then uninstalled it. Version 3.
It's kind of like me with trains. I mean, I looked at trains. It finally came out during the last holidays, and it was heavily discounted. So I'm like, why not? I'll pull the trigger on it. And if you're looking for a model railroad simulator, that's the one, my opinion. Very nice, looks great, plays like you're driving a train on a model railroad, but it's not. It was not what I was looking for. Believe it or not, I wanted something more realistic, more true simulation. And like I said, Run8's been it. Still play it, even though I'm playing Railroader. I will admit, I can play Railroader. I like it, but it's still not Run8.
And as we talked about Railroader, what you play, I've played it quite a few times. I just don't find as much entertainment in it as I do in the sim here.
Hank and I were having that talk, and the big thing for us is, and I don't like really calling it a simulator. I like if it's a game because it has the money aspect. It's like farming simulator. You farm, you make money, you expand your farm. Same thing with Railroader. You play it, make money, you expand your railroad. But the physics getting better. It looks great, plays great. It is fun. I encourage people to, $30. It's on Steam. It's good. But honestly, when it comes down to the open world, do whatever you want to do. It's not like Run8.
Indeed.
I do feel a little trapped, and I'm concerned. What happens when they finish that particular not subdivision, but that little branch line? And all the business, I got all the industries there, and everything's done, and then I don't know, you complete everything. Where do you go from there? You look at what Run8 has potential of doing. Right now, I'm sure that, show of hands, how many people want to see Southern California connected to Northern California? But, the new lines are coming out. There's always, we just got the new locomotives, the MP15s. High Rail's come out and said that they've got new stuff coming for the Southwest area. There's so much left to model in Run8.
They also have a lot more assets coming too, like the cities and, you know, the towns, like
Yep.
all the assets there.
They did spend, I mean, from what I understood, there was a big purchase of a lot of jointed rail assets. So there's a lot coming.
So this is interesting too. At the top of the screen right now on the display, there is no next signal, no track speed, no previous signal information. It just tells me the grade. I wonder, I might have to relinquish and regather the train.
Yeah, what's interesting on my side is, like I said, running as a conductor, very rarely do I ever get a chance of doing that. And I'm like, all I can get is no train. Like I'm not even part of a train.
Yeah, that all started with the when we lost the train when we coupled.
That was actually before that. That's what I was saying. I wanted to do before I even hung the EOT. I was like, I don't have any telemetry.
Oh yeah, as far as like the CFM and all that, yeah, you don't. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I wish it did.
Yeah, so, but let's see. I'm gonna get caught up on your. Oh, I spelled Quincy's name. Yes, sir. You did say that. Don't mention Quincy's name because then he speaks.
Here's a detector, by the way. We'll know if we have something wrong with the train here in a second.
I ran across Run8 by accident one day. Been in model railroading since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Jerry, me too. Yeah, I actually started with HO, and then I went to N-Gauge, and that same family member had boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff, because when he worked for SP, they always came out with a new car or new locomotive that they could get for cheap, and he collected everything, and then he turned around and gave it all to me, and it was all N-Gauge. So, yeah, no. Powerhouse says I did the same. I purchased TSW3, and since then I have not bought anything else from them. They always got to update. Yeah, I've looked at the stuff from Dovetail. I've just never really been like really, like I said, everything was always my perception was all scenario based, not something I wanted to do, and just not. Yeah, it just didn't excite me to go out and buy it. Quincy, spoiled by version 2 and version 3, laughs in version 1. My Scoutmaster worked for a BN, and for a troop field trip we got to go, nice Jerry, to Spokane Yard and operate a locomotive in the yard back in the early 90s. Sounds like fun, Jerry. I just found out that up in Portola, northern part of California, you can actually rent an SW 1500 for an hour. I don't know if you were aware of that, Beer.
I was looking to signal. What about Portola?
No, Portola, they have a railroad museum up there, and you can go up there and rent an SW 1500 for an hour.
Oh, I wish I would have.
I don't know where I got that off a YouTube video. I'm like, nah, that can't be right. And I went to their website, and sure enough, they have two different switchers. One's like $400 to rent for an hour, and the SW 1500 is like $500 to rent for an hour.
Hello, Bill. Yeah, Bill's got a good question there. Can you?
Oh yeah.
You're doing more than occupying the seat. You are actually, since I have the crew interaction on, right? You can, since I have the crew interaction on, you can do stuff.
Oh. I got a clipboard with nothing on it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
But I'm also over here watching. I'm watching your chat for you.
Yeah,
So,
thanks. Especially since my voice keeps cutting out.
Let's see. Half of Jerry Brown.
It's actually only cutting out to him,
Everybody
though.
over to Jerry's house. He's got half a basement full of HO layout.
That's a lot of basement.
Can one actually become the conductor in Run8 rather than just occupy the seat? It will enable defects that AI has to respond to. Oh, will it enable defects that AI has to respond to? Billy, are you saying that I'm defective? Is that what you're trying to say? I would say if that's the case, you're not wrong. And then Hank decides to show up. Hey, Lazy, you letting Mr. Beard do any of the talking? I'm reading this chat.
Yep, he's actually helping a lot. Just so you know, at the next signal, I'm going to stop. I'm going to have us get off the train, and I'm going to delete it and put it back because something's dead.
You want me to actually? You want me to walk the whole thing first, because I can pull that up and take a look to see if there's anything on there before you delete.
No, because the there's other things that are not working right.
Gotcha.
But we have a stop coming up. I was informed by dispatch that they can't route us through because there's a train coming the other way. So we'll stop and we'll take care of that.
Okay then. Let's see. Honestly, I think SBD took the wind out of John and the rest of the team. SBD was the biggest route they took on.
Quincy's like deja vu all over again because every time we do things with other people, I mean, chaos happens because of the network code, you know?
Well, I mean,
at least we're not going down the pass this time, Mr. White, right?
Chaos.
That was,
you know, and it
was rough.
it wouldn't be a good stream if it wasn't me screwing stuff up. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's always a good stream, but
Yeah.
screwing up's better.
Oh, yeah,
They see the
screw
same old thing over and over and over and over again. This time is, you know, rail cars go flying through the air and stuff, and Mr. White gets to watch instead of be part of it for once.
There you go.
He's like, it still bothers him too. He's apologized for about 6 months. I'm like, listen, it's not anything you did, my friend.
Jerry says, now wait, it's only 7/4 of a basement. That's all right. We'll get there. 740 square feet. We can get everybody in here.
So, you know, every morning I go to work. This is not where we're at now.
What a coincidence. I go to work every morning too. Wow, okay.
And they pay you? Like they give me a paycheck every week. It's weird. I
get a paycheck.
I don't know why, but they give me one.
Oh, they got to pay for my insurance, you know, for all the surgeries I have too.
Oh.
I like what I do. I like what I do.
Well, after we pass 215, and I'll call it out, I get to drive by it every day, and then I see all these trains stopped at red lights and, you know, slowing down all the intermodals and stuff going to San Bernardino. We're in my neighborhood right now.
So are they doing exactly what you're going to do? They stop, delete the train, and then relaunch, you know.
I've seen it once. I've seen it once. And Mr. White had nothing to do with it. That's right. If you love it, it's not a job or just over broke.
All right. Yeah, you know what? I think you went through my neighborhood.
I was flashing colors.
Yeah, no, I actually heard that. Heard the 2 blasts of the horn. BNS was starting to roll. Then I heard 1. I'm like, wait, is he coming to a stop? Because he was stopped. And then I heard a long, I'm like, okay, so a little bit farther away, so it's okay, he's going through that intersection. And then I heard doot 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 doot. I'm like, what the heck? I couldn't answer. Okay. Look, what if you hate/love your job? Does that count? I love it and hate it at the same time. Yeah, no, you actually, yeah, there's like, I got a message today. I just went, yeah, I just looked at my phone like, really? So, and unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to really discuss that. I just sort of went, no. So I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow, but in the same sense, I'm also looking forward to go to work tomorrow, because how else am I going to rest up from the week I've had off from work playing softball?
I saw BNSF 6953 proceed on signal indication. I had to look down. I'm like 9183.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's, yeah. Huh.
All right, we'll call it here. I'll come to a stop, and then we'll jump out, and then we'll pull forward to the signal after.
Gotcha. I'm out. I'm on the ground.
I don't know if I'm going to
I'm
be...
gonna run down just out of giggles.
Probably. Yes, I will be fouling the signal, but it's not my fault because there's a...
It disappeared. And it's back again. Oh, that car. You just landed the train on the car.
You should have stayed out of the way. All right, should be going again. Should be going again.
Yeah, I only made it about halfway down looking at the cars. I didn't see anything. What I walked.
Well, everything's showing up again, so I have the train track speed and all that information again.
All right. Yeah, it still shows no train on my side, so that's all right.
Yeah, you don't have a train because you're the conductor.
I should still have something, I would think. But as long as you got it, that's all good. All right.
Yeah, like I said, I wish it would actually give you that information. It's important as a conductor, you know, or as a...
Used to have a job working outside, and 1 week we worked in snow about 2 feet deep. Quincy. Oh, here we go.
I've got to request my
It's not the
position
railroad
here
that bothers me, it's the people that run the railroad. Don't worry, Quincy. They're trying to figure out how to run it without people.
6.0, main 2, ambient
Snow, wind, rain, after a while, it doesn't bother you. Except when you're trying to walk your way through a full-blown blizzard.
I'm 8997 now, by the way.
You are 8997.
I had to re-request a location.
There you go. Let's see. There you are.
Oh yeah, walking a long train in the pouring rain, that's gotta suck.
Oh, you're all the way down there.
All right, this guy should pass by us pretty quick, so let me see if we can do a rolling stop.
FTWLAC.
Yep, Fort Worth, but it's not really going to LAC. It's going to be going to Long Beach because they're vehicles, and we don't have. LAC is an intermodal yard.
Quincy, retiring? Will you be able to afford your burritos?
Always take donations.
Oh, I see.
Burritos day and night. All right, here we go.
All right.
Nice roller there.
Just enough. Otto was actually pretty responsive too. It was pretty quick.
Yeah, but yes. And then of course he gave me an approach, advanced approach. But I can't go over 40. And we're going uphill.
Awesome. Hey, look, I got a clipboard with no paper on it again.
That's today's tasks.
Okay. I think I can handle it.
I know you can. With all the confidence in the world in you.
Yeah, I got this. You don't know how you're going to handle retirement? Well, you can treat all the little kids in your neighborhood like you treat your trainees. Just yell at them to get off your lawn.
Mateo's getting ready to do the Mateo Pass.
Is that what he's going to do?
Yeah, he's at Martinez. He's in a train on Martinez. He's coming down the hill.
BNSF detector milepost 6.0 main 2 ambient temperature 86 degrees.
We've got highball.
Nice. And
Well, we're gonna have to slow down here in a minute, anyways. Once we come into Colton.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got you. There you go. Yep.
We're gonna be crossing over up here.
Passing through Colton.
Yep.
Get off my lawn, you kids.
Get off my lawn!
People keep asking me when I'm going to retire because we have a whole bunch of like half the schools retiring. I'm like, why would I want to retire? I like what I do and it keeps me busy.
I got 15 until I would, at a minimum.
It gives me something to complain about. You have a cat on the keyboard. Okay.
Is it a black cat?
I'm thinking that it's just, he fell asleep. And the long string of S's was just him face rolling.
This cat has a lisp. It said meow.
It's either that or I took one look at him and started hissing. My cat loves trains.
Cat is loving this.
Probably trying to figure out how to knock it off the tracks.
That's how we know the world's not flat. You know a lot of flat earthers, right? I always disprove them.
Yeah? How you do that?
If the world was flat, cats would knock the world was flat, cats would knock everything off the edges.
This is true. I have to use that because I was actually having a discussion with a student. He was like, how do you know the world's not flat? My response is I just pointed at a globe.
Yeah.
If it was, we're standing right next to a globe, and I went, if it was flat, so would that be? Like that. He's like, oh, good point.
So everything else we see is round.
He was hiding in my go bag.
Everything else we see is round. Why wouldn't the Earth be the same as everything else?
No, exactly. You should take your cat to work with you someday. Old people always need something to complain about, and I'm old enough to know better and too young to care.
Well, I only have one brother. I only have one sibling, my brother. He just turned 50 last week. So
Happy birthday to him.
yeah, but he's already, well, that's not new, but he was telling me about all these pains, and I said, welcome to 50.
Yeah. It only gets better.
You just get used to it.
Yeah. Chronologically, I'm 60. Mentally, I'm
12.
12. I'll go with 12. I like that one better. Mentally, I'm 12.
I'm mature 12.
But there's some days my back, I feel like I'm 90.
No, I feel like my age is with a bad back.
It just, oh no, I blew my disc out when I was 20. And it's definitely, those things don't heal. I keep waiting to grow a new spine, but it just hasn't happened yet.
I went on Amazon.
I can do that, but they were out of stock.
That's usually what happens, and then it's Chinese, so you're crooked. Because China makes everything.
Yeah. It's, bad parts. Defective when you get it out of the bag.
As long as they're not used, that Amazon refurbishment part, you got to check the bylines, the whatever, the stuff underneath.
Well, it said, relatively new spine, only used once.
Could have no spine, like some people.
Yeah.
Give it some gas here, see if we can get up through the cross. I've said many times, by the way, there's actually the UP stuff now goes over the top, just like the highway bridge here. This is the Interstate 10 that we're getting ready to go under. But there's they do still use this crossover, but it's rare. There's two mains that go up over the top of this.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Huh.
I got to go get some drone footage of this area because it's just down the street, and I just haven't done that.
Hello, Colton. Here we go.
Hello, Colton.
Let's see, if the Earth was flat, there wouldn't be a horizon. When you stand on the beach and look out and see sky, no water, that is 20 miles.
And unless you're on a mountain, you can see a lot more.
Yeah.
Like Big Bear.
That's all part of the Matrix anyway. It doesn't really exist.
Does not. But it does. I think the Matrix is right, but wrong. I think it's very much a possibility, just not a computer simulation, just some sort of simulation. Like a chemical simulation. I don't know if V2 has car servicing. I know that V3 does. I don't play V2. I don't know if you can. I think you can play V2, but why would you want to? V3 is so much better. I don't think V2 had auto.
I'll say, didn't auto start with V3?
I believe so.
Car service. Now that one's making me go, what is car servicing? Explain that. Where?
The rip yard.
Oh, gotcha. I didn't even think about that. Okay.
Repair in progress.
Yeah. Repair in place, repair in progress.
Bunch of guys like, leave it here, we'll get it back to you later, you know.
Someone was mentioning a motto started in B3. That's what
Yes.
I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
All right, San Bernardino's just right up here.
That's something too that I think on the locomotives you can click on the stats, I think, up there and change. You know, like there's, okay, you got a traction motor going out, or you can basically put like a work order in. I don't know how else I can describe that. They need to do that with cars too. Put a bad order in on the car.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that'd be cool.
You know, and then all of a sudden now you got that purple that won't go away. What is it? Look at the bad order. Okay. 8996. See you later. Contact the dispatcher when you're ready to go. What do you do?
Our signal, our final destination is coming up, so we can pull into the yard.
Gotcha.
How to auto properly.
Gotcha.
Doesn't
Yes,
always
you're
work.
correct. You know, I know what you did, and I tried that, and I can't get it. That doesn't work for me.
Yeah, usually
Yeah.
the first
I am
time
doing
it
something
doesn't
wrong.
go through the first time, then you offer him a happy hour, you know, a cocktail, and then tell him again, and he'll give it to you.
I gave him an entire bottle of Chavez Regal, you know, $25 in singles, and pointed to the little establishment on the corner.
That was at the beginning of the shift, though.
Dang it.
You have to wait till he's dealt with a few knuckleheads first.
Ah. Dang it. So you're saying then that the first thing I need to do is go, so Otto, have you seen Quincy today?
I don't think auto tracks Quincy because, you know, supervisory stuff. Otto doesn't want none of that. He'll get fired too.
Yeah, the sad thing is Quincy wants me to move to Florida so that I can go work with him.
Why is that sad?
It's just sad that he's like that desperate.
Well, I mean, they need good people.
Like I said,
Have you ever been to Florida?
no, I actually have. That's when I was still married. We went to Florida, came off of a cruise, and I looked over where the cruise ship came in, and I saw the shuttle sitting on the pad. And it was supposed to launch in like 2 days. Babe, we're staying to watch that. Now, I need to go home now.
Did he run home to watch it on TV or something? What?
Yeah, no, she just. I'm not gonna go there.
Hey,
I'm not
you're
gonna
gonna
go
you're gonna watch the eclipse on TV, right? Not in real person.
Oh no, I'm gonna go get. I got my glass. I got my nerd glasses. Go outside and stare at it.
3D glasses? Those don't work very well, by the way.
No, no. You know, I can be like some people, and you know, start, you know, run to church or run to your religious center of choice. Can't say church.
You can say whatever you want here. We're an adult only channel.
You know, be like a Neanderthal, throw rocks at it until it comes back.
While you're grunting.
Yeah. Find a virgin, sacrifice her.
Yeah, they get mad if I start shooting arrows in the sky here.
Well, it's not. They're not mad at the fact that you're shooting arrows in the sky. It's where they're coming down that they're upset about.
Oh, that's the problem?
Car, yeah, you know, car, cat. Oh, that's all right. Cats are
People.
okay. Yeah. Well, it depends on the person.
Oh, so V2 was when auto first started. Are you sure? I read it was
Wait.
auto, you know,
Yeah.
now has
I saw the same thing. I thought I read that Otto was V3.
he's saying the first iteration, so it was kind of like Ott, not Otto.
Oh.
It's like it ought to work, maybe not.
That's what it was. Run8 Studios, they couldn't afford the TO, so it's just odd.
Yeah.
They had to save the money up to get the last TO. So he says very sure.
Oh yeah, I remember that name. But it's pronounced AIDS. Because say Run8 had AIDS, probably don't want to do that, especially in the 80s.
No, you can't. Yeah, no.
All right, so we've arrived at our location. We're in
But
San
you know
Bernardino.
what? It's all good.
So we're going to pull into San Bernardino here, and we are going to work our way around the tracks, throwing switches, my conductor here, and
Gotcha.
we want to pull alongside a cut of cars and then connect
Cut
those.
out again.
Pull alongside a cut of cars and connect those. I don't know why it does that. Arco always tells me it does that. But it has nothing to do with the foot pedals, just like the Windows. I'm on Windows 10 because I went 11, it didn't work right, so I went back to 10. But it started doing this recently, a Windows update.
Yeah, you might have to go into your into the software for the microphone and voice activation and increase sensitivity.
Yeah, I've done that, and that didn't fix it. It literally cuts out, and there is no software for the microphone. It's like a church mic, you know.
So it's, but you've got something in Windows that's controlling it. The other thing is now Discord too, is your Vox sensitivity all the way up on Discord.
Yep. No,
and it's not all the time though too. It's intermittent.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what's weird about it, and he'll be like, "Oh, you cut out," and I'm looking at the settings, and I'm going, I'm talking.
Like right there.
Yep, just like
Right
that.
there.
I saw it go away because you know how you have the green circle around your name.
Yep.
So like it times out or something. And that's why I'm like, I'm watching my voice and I see where it actually cuts out on the reception side. And I'm like, this is crazy because it never used to do that. Just started doing it. And nothing's changed on my end. I only knew an IT guy who's been in IT for like 35 years. You know, if I only knew somebody like that.
I wonder what we can find with someone like that.
Probably old and pissed off about the world.
Yeah. I'm surprised Windows 11 didn't work for you though.
Well, it did. There's just some weird, funky things, especially in Run 8. So we want to check our switches here.
All right, you want to go straight or do you want to pull over? Because right now it's reversed.
Yeah, I don't know where we're going exactly, so I'm going to come to a stop here. We'll figure it out.
Okay. So you're coming off of there, so that'll be fine. That'll reverse. This one's going to be reversed. And this one's going off to your left. You do not want that. Considering the fact that it's a dead end over there. It's going into the Y, so we're definitely going to throw that one.
Yeah, we want this one here, where I'm at, and then
Gotcha.
I got something for you to do. Check this out. This will be fun.
Okay.
They're already attached to power up here. We want to
wait. You just jumped. Where'd you go?
Oh yeah, I'm invisible. I followed the track out there into the yard, the lead.
Okay. Gotcha.
I keep putting myself on the ground.
So,
There we go. Now I'm behind you. So yeah, we're gonna turn into this one, and then
looks like you peed your pants.
I did.
Oh.
I was holding it for a while.
Gotcha. All right. I'm going, and then you're just going right in. You got cars on this track.
Yep, that's why I reversed it again. So straight ahead of you is a cut, and it has like 3 engines on it, 3 power. If you want to pull those out and move them 2 tracks over to the left as you're going now, then I could come up and I can pop those in, and we can use those locomotives if we need more power as and we could throw like an MU on the back, a DPU on the back if we need to, and more MUs.
So you want to leave the cars here is what you want to do, or you want me to pull the whole cut?
Leave the cars there.
Okay. So
actually, let's see. If you leave one there, like a DPU in the middle, nah, Chris doesn't like DPUs. But then again, I don't like Dash 9s. They're just hard to get out of there, you know what I mean, at Barstow. So if you take those 3 off and slide them over to 2 tracks to the left, where you're standing,
yep,
then we can reuse those. And then I'll pull my stuff up. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and pull forward here.
Yeah. That. Close that. Couple that.
I got Sinistar here too next to me.
That's who it was who wrote that on the Mateo server. The little message, which was absolutely correct.
Yep.
All right, let's come forward.
Forget it. I'm trying to write. Rail driver's in the way.
All right, why are you not moving? On hold?
Not on hold anymore.
Okay, that's uncoupled. Disconnected.
I like keep freight moving. You know what I mean?
Why are we not moving? What am I missing? Let's
Did
get
you-
inside.
You don't have the generator field off, do you?
That's what I'm going to look.
I do like auto start and auto blah blah blah.
I did.
Oh, okay. Parking
I'm
brakes. Make sure
double-checking.
parking brakes aren't on the
Brakes are
locomotives.
off. Yep, brakes are off. We're in run.
Make sure the lead locomotive is set to lead.
Ah. Where'd you put me? Okay. I think my mouse is going out. It would help if I actually start the locomotive.
Yeah, they don't run very good off.
No. I clicked on it and it did not start. And I was like, okay,
I've only done that
there we go.
a million times or so. Who's keeping track?
There we go. Now we go back. Everything's running. No, I think I need a new mouse.
You deserve one.
Yeah, thank you. No. Stop.
There's our San Diego cars we were coming to get. It's not going to happen today.
Come off. Handbrakes off. Handbrakes off. There we go. Those are all tied down. Close that. Disconnect that. Pulled away. Perfect. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. Alright.
Let's see if we can get out of there before I get there. And those have to hit the brakes. So I'm pulling in the San Bernardino yard right now. So we started in Porphyry, which is in Corona. And now we're in San Bernardino. So we're actually on the Cajon sub.
I'm down two
The
tracks
San
down
Bernardino yard.
here. Ooh. Okay.
Good to delete those, switcher. Get rid of them.
Alright. Come on. You can do it. I am out of your way.
Yes, sir. I see that. I'm not pulling into Hobart. I'm pulling into San Bernardino. It does look like Hobart, though.
And I am clear.
Copy, clear. If you can verify the switches in front of me, they're off to your right side or clear for me. I'm going to pull through and back in and double up ×2 here.
And you are clear to pull through.
Clear to pull through. Actually, I may have to stop and...
Go ahead.
I may have to stop because I got some loads here that I may have to disconnect, grab the loads, and then double up.
Copy.
Yeah, the ones right here to my right they got some meat on them.
Wow.
So we'll do that. We'll do a full stop and then tie down the cars behind, pull forward, grab this cut, pick these up, and then slide and pick the last group up.
All right.
San Bernardino is the last yard in the Cajon sub. Right after the UP BNSF crossover, we have the San Bernardino sub, so going westbound. But basically, San Bernardino County, well, it's not really San Bernardino County. It's just at that, just past that Colton crossing that we went over. All right, we're bringing her to a stop.
All right.
All right, rear train should be bunched up. The Cajon Pass is about 12 miles away from here.
And you got 3-step?
All right, I'm on 3.
All right. You should be uncoupled. Go ahead. Pull forward.
All right, coming off 3 and forward.
No, oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. It's the other thing too. It doesn't show uncoupled when you uncouple.
Yeah,
Like
network bug.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to pull forward here and then start my countdown so I know when to stop. Here.
One locomotive. Clear the switch.
Clear the switch. Coming to a stop.
Switch drawn. Clear to come back.
Coming back, blind.
Okay. One car to switch. Come on back.
On the way back. As I'm talking, I'm looking over at Discord, make sure I'm not cutting out.
One switch. Or you're close. Sorry, you're in the switch. About 6 cars to come back.
Six back. See those -9s over there? That silver one and those other ones. Silver back.
About 5.
Copy 5.
Got 4.
Quads.
Got 3.
Triplets.
Make it 2.
Deuces.
Long 1.
Long uno.
Half the couple.
Half.
You're there.
And we're on. On the 3.
All right. Going partial on the air, running back, and you just want the loads, correct?
No, we're gonna take the whole cut.
Okay.
Take the whole cut, pull forward, and it'll be your choice as to which cut we take, left or right.
Why am I hearing air pass?
You talking about the detector?
Hang
Oh,
on.
air is passing.
Yeah.
I don't have any alarms up here. I heard that. Is Quincy
Yeah,
back there at Burritos or what?
I don't know. It's really weird.
There we go. How's that?
I think it might just be a bug.
Yeah, probably. I just went ahead and F7'd them.
Okay. So went partial again. It's still there.
What's still there? What?
Just a hiss. How's your air? How's your
I can't see the rear because I don't have EOT on it, but the flow's at 40, so I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling forward.
Gotcha. Shut these down. And then relinquish. There we go.
How many engines I got on the front end here? 3, right?
2.
All right.
And you got two. You got 2 locomotives, and you got. If you want to use these, one of the. Well, you said you don't like these. Okay. This isn't all loaded, is it? No, it's not. You just want the loaded.
I'm gonna grab 1 from here.
Oh. Gotcha.
That way, if I need to put DPUs on, I can put the 2 on the rear, you know?
Go 3x2.
Yeah. We should be okay, but I don't want to try to take 2 and then realize I don't have enough power.
Alright, handbrakes are set on the rear ones.
All right.
Cool, cool. Came up from LA, Jerry. Sorry.
It was really, I came up from
the Porphyry Yard.
Yeah,
Porphyry.
Riverside.
Porphyry. Riverside. Thank you.
Corona actually is where
And we're
Porphyry is.
Colton now. San Bernardino.
Damn it. I hit the brakes by accident.
Somebody has their key stuck on a 1.
All right, here we come back.
I'm back. I might want to slow her down a little bit.
Working on it.
Give it 2.
Got to.
Give you 1.
One more. Good speed.
Make it 1/2.
And a half.
A couple.
Contact. On 3.
Copy 3. Going partial. And MU connected. Going open full. It's all yours.
All right, copy that. Spin her up and
All right.
pulling out.
Huh.
A little bit of a jerk there.
Yeah. What'd you call me?
Oops. All right, I'm setting a rough
Train.
counter so I can kind of guesstimate, but I'm on you.
Gotcha. We'll grab the cars that you came in with.
Okay.
Oh,
Copy the ones we brought in.
Yeah, that was weird.
A little bit of rocking and rolling back here, it looks like. So right now I have HPT of 8. As I connect those next 2 cuts, I'm expecting it to come down. I need at least 2, but maybe 2.4 I'm looking for.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're about 3 cars to the switch.
3 more.
2 to the switch. 1 to the switch. 1/2. Clear.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of an issue. I couldn't get the dynos off.
Copy. Alright. Come back. Yeah, long 10.
All right, just under a dozen coming back.
Do you want to take both these cuts with you is what you're planning?
Yeah, as long as, I mean, we'll see what, let's hook this up, see what the length is. I think I brought 45.
Okay.
So if it's 1,200, 16, 1,800 additional, then that should put us at the just under 7,000 that we need for Barstow.
Copy, copy. Let's see, that's 2, 3, about 6.
All right, got half a dozen.
Let's call it 5.
Down to 5.
Just about 4.
Down to 4, BNSF 7288.
7288, you're at 3.
At 3.
At 2.
Dubs. This is Run 8, Dawson. The train simulator. Run8studios.com is where you'll find more information about it, or any of the videos in my live feed there in YouTube.
7288, you're at 1.
At 1. Couple hundred, and we're on a multiplayer server as well.
Make it a long one.
Long one. No, it's not a new game. It's been around for about 12 or 13 years, but we're in version 3 as of 2 years ago. Am I coupled, or did I?
No, you're not coupled. You're
Okay.
still, like, it's like, you know, you're still at 1.
I heard the slack.
Oh. No. All right. You're at half, 7288.
Say again?
You're at half and 10 feet and coupled. There you go.
Coupled. All right, going on 3. I'm going to air up for you.
All right. And we are on, we're connected, going partial.
I believe there's an EOTD on the rear of this train because it tells me 75.
I'm on a multiplayer server for this game. You're on, Dawson, you're on a multiplayer server, or are we on a multiplayer server? Yes, we are.
I think there's an EOTD on the rear, but that's fine. We'll leave it. We'll disconnect it before we couple.
Okay.
All right.
You ready to go full?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oops, I had that open. Somebody else opened it. Okay. Go ahead and pull forward. This is Mateo's server, yes.
Yeah, Mateo is the Discord owner, and
What's your length?
that's a personal question. Let me see.
Cut out.
Sorry, that was a personal question. I'm at 69. I think we're gonna send it like this.
Gotcha. All right, just like this. You're gonna AI it, or we're gonna take it?
I'm not driving to Barstow today. I got I'm 10 minutes over.
Oh wow, okay. Is that time already?
It went by fast, didn't it?
It did go by fast.
2 hours just goes like that.
All right. Yeah, it does. When you're having fun, sometimes it's that's how I end up in my long streams sometimes, just because I didn't pay attention. On duty, my name is the Lazy Farmer. I am not live. I did my stream early, 2 streams, one this morning, one this afternoon. I am not live at this time. This is the KungfuBeer show, and I invaded it.
Your help's always welcome, sir. We're going to turn this over to AI here. Oh, James wants to take it to Barstow? Sir, it's all yours.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, James says he wants to take it to Barstow for us.
I mean, you're racked. You're ready to go. You're at 3.4 HPT. Yeah, it's going to take you a while to get all the way to Barstow.
I want to thank you for having me.
Probably about 3 hours.
It was fun.
Sure, anytime, and then I would like to join you on yours anytime that you go at different times though.
Go ahead.
You go at different times though, so I got to figure out a good time that you go on that I can meet you there. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. I mean, because I don't want, I know you go at this time, so I actually try not to overlap with you. But you are always welcome on my stream. This was a lot of fun and good information. I appreciate you.
Well, thank you very much, and I do appreciate you and everybody else that's here as well. I took my foot off the pedal. I definitely appreciate you and everybody else that's watching as well. Thank you all for being here. And we're going to give the train up to, who was it?
James.
James, all yours. Well, Lazy, thank you so much for your help. It was probably a lot more than you thought it was.
You know what? My pleasure, my honor. I mean, I loved it. Yeah, it was more expecting to do, but I mean, this is what I want to do. I want to have this more. We can mute up. Do you have Pittsburgh Line East? I'm going to ask you that right now.
I do.
Want to put you on the spot. Okay, good. Because I know Hank's got that server. We can meet up over there, showcase that one. I have everything as well, all the packs, all the subs, so we can go anywhere you want, and we'll have some fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Looking forward to it.
So I've been wanting to play the others, as I mentioned in text before, but so if you're driving, I'll definitely do the conducting, because if you know your way around, all you got to do is tell me what to do, because that's what conductors are told to do, what the engineer needs. So yeah, I'd be more than happy. We just got to find the right time frame that I can join you.
Well, let's work out the details. I'll have my people contact your people. We'll go from there.
Awesome. Hang around 1 second. I'm going to mute you up here for just a minute while
Not going anywhere.
I say bye to everybody, and be right back. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for showing up here. We didn't get everything done that we wanted to, but we had some fun. We had some other people in here with us, and yeah, that always lends itself to a little bit of fun, when other people are in here. And I guess we're playing this song. We played in the beginning, but it is what it is. So yeah, we'll watch this train drive off here in a second, or hopefully. I don't know if it's leaving now, but I'm not going to wait you guys because we already went over my time. I love doing this, and if you guys want to join the Mateo Community server, again, the information is down below. Get in there and then look around, watch some of the videos, and then if you schedule a check ride, remember, it really depends on when we're available to help you out and do that for you. Make sure you practice first and follow all the directions, and then we'll be happy to get to you as soon as we can. So from the cab here, what is it, BNSF 7288, which I've recruited from San Bernardino Yard. I thank you so much, and so does the Lazy Farmer. Thanks for joining me, sir. And we'll see you guys in the next one next Sunday, right here at 4 p.m. California time. And I'll be on Twitch at 5 p.m. on Wednesday. You guys can make it. Take care, everybody. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you on the next one.